going back to what I hope is some progress on healthcare. We'll see what the negotiations between Chairman Alexander and Ranking Member Murray have produced, but when we left, they were both positive about the prospects for at least market stability legislation to protect the funding for the cost-sharing program and to work on some more flexibility in the applications that states can make to CMS for waivers, so-called 1332 waivers. And it would be great if that could happen. We had really strong, consistent, bipartisan testimony in all of our hearings from people saying, yes, you need to do this, and you need to move on to work on other areas of the healthcare system that could profit from serious bipartisan attention.
You hold out hope that could happen?
Yes, and I think that what Chairman Alexander would like to see is a successful first chapter before he goes on to chapters 2 through whatever. So I don't think he wants to talk too much about what's next until he has the market stabilization piece negotiated to his satisfaction. But I hope and expect that if that is a success, from his point of view and from our point of view, it opens the door to a considerable effort in the Health Committee on a bipartisan basis, just the way we did the education bill, very effectively, very bipartisan, very consequential.
It just seems they're never going to let go. You know, erasing Obama's legacy is 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and everything else is down the line.
I don't think it's going to be easy for them for that reason, but I do think that market stabilization is important. I think enough Republicans feel that they will own the meltdown if it happens, that they want to prevent it. There'll be very obvious cause and effect between the rates people pay and the failure to implement the cost sharing. So I think there's a little bit of caution there, and I also think that people like to get bipartisan work done. Education is not quite as politicized an issue as healthcare, but it is close. And so we were able to work through that. And on the other side, there are lots of healthcare issues that aren't politicized. Getting hospital-acquired infections reduced doesn't have a Democratic or Republican component to it. Making sure that people towards the end of their lives get the care that they want, no more, no less, and get their wishes honored. No Democrat or Republican mark on that. Figuring out how we pay doctors to keep us healthy rather than only pay them when they treat us once we got sick. Again, wide open. I think there are big areas that simply haven't been tainted with partisanship in healthcare. So go work in those.